guys, it's Lisa, Kinda Karnivore. We are live. I think we're in. I'm so excited to be here tonight to talk with you guys about what to eat. You guys have been bugging me about what to eat. And so we're going to finally talk about it tonight and get it over with. So first, I just want to let you guys know I am so excited because we are almost to 500 subscribers. So I'm assuming that by the time morning comes, we will have 500. I just wanted to take this time to thank all of you. I know a few of you are on live already, and some of you are watching this on playback. I wanted to thank all of you new subscribers for subscribing to my new baby channel and getting us up and going quick. It's 6 weeks, you guys, 6 weeks. So I'm really, really excited about that. And we're going to be able to, hopefully in a few weeks, start our membership accountability group that we're going to do challenges. We're going to conquer the mindset reset concepts together so that we can live this life together and hold each other accountable and support each other in our journey of conquering carb addiction. So you guys, tell me who's on tonight. Where are you from? Put in the comments where you are from. Is there anyone outside of the United States? Let me know where you're from. And tonight, while you guys are doing that, tonight we are going to talk about how to keep it simple. You guys, what to eat and how to keep it simple. But first, I want to tell you guys, if you haven't watched my Mindset Reset Masterclass, I know I mentioned that in all my videos, and you guys are probably tired of hearing about it, but that is going to be the whole concept behind this channel. So when we're going through troubleshooting, or if you need help with something, or you're struggling, the first thing I'm going to ask you is, have you done Mindset Reset? Have you watched the Mindset Reset Masterclass? And have you done the homework? Because those are the tools that we need for this fight, you guys. We need those tools for this fight. So give me a thumbs up if you have done the Mindset Reset Masterclass, and give me a comment as to where you are from in the world. I also want to see if comments are working. So I have, so I'm still mastering the live, wow, from the Southwest. Awesome. Welcome to T. Lewis from the Southwest. Okay, comments are working. They're popping up great. I have my tablet also here. So if I need to see, if the comments start going really fast, I'm going to try to master how to do this, you guys. I'm still new at the YouTube live, but I love it because I feel like I get to connect with you guys. Okay, so you guys, let's talk about this food thing, because you guys, and this food. Okay, this is the deal. You guys know that I started out keto and now I'm carnivore. So I'm going to give you the top 3, or the 3 simple things that you need to do so that you are under the ketogenic umbrella. So rather you are keto, carnivore, Kinda Karnivore, ketovore, whatever you are under the ketogenic umbrella, I'm going to give you the top 3 things. Now, these top 3 things, it's basically for beginners, just so that they can get in their mind how simple it is. You can always go deeper and look things up in MyFitnessPal or any other app where you can track carbs. But let me just tell you, number 1, you guys, is eat fatty meat. So number 1 is eat fatty meat. If you're listening to this and you're like, I don't know what to eat, I don't know how to do low carb keto carnivore, I'm telling you, it's so easy that it's ridiculous. But BB, the back of our brain, he's going to try to make it hard for you. He's going to try to make it difficult. He's going to try to confuse you, because when you're confused, you do nothing. So I'm telling you, it's this simple. Number 1, eat fatty meat. Number 2, green leafy veg. And number 3, add some fat to it. So what that looks like is salmon, broccoli, if that's one of your favorites, or different green leafy veg, and then putting some butter on that. Okay. That is how simple it is. So when you guys are like, oh, do a recipe or do what I eat in a day. And then you guys know I'm carnivore. So I'm really just eating the fatty meat and some butter on it or tallow or something like that. There really isn't like recipes. Like I just cook the meat and eat it. So you guys, fatty meat, green leafy veg, and add some butter to it. Now, if you're keto, you can also, as a bonus, have a few berries or a few nuts. And when I say a few, I mean a few. I don't mean grind down packages and be making cakes and stuff. Okay, those are keto treats. Even though they're keto, you know you're going to go over the 20 carbs if you do that. So this is the thing. If you have a few nuts and a few berries after your meal, and you know that might hit your sweet tooth, you can make some whipped cream to go with that, some keto whipped cream, which is just 1 cup of heavy whipping cream, a few drops of vanilla monk fruit, and the blender for 30 seconds. That's it. So you guys, give me the questions now, because I know they're coming. Because I know it's so simple that your mind can't comprehend it, because BB wants to make it hard for you. He wants to confuse you. But it's really that simple. It's just our mind that sets us back. Like, okay, like, is there a recipe book? Is there some rules I need to follow? BB tries to make it hard, but that's how easy it is. It's just those 3 things, a few nuts and berries if you're keto. And what questions do you guys have about that? I'm going to answer questions as they come in about that. Yes, I eat eggs. So T Lewis is asking about eggs. Yes, I eat eggs. So under number 1, under the fatty meats, I should say fatty meats and animal products. So yes, under number 1, fatty meats and animal products. And I eat the whole egg, and yes, I eat eggs. I make deviled eggs, scrambled eggs, egg salad. I love eggs. So eggs are awesome. So yeah, for me being carnivore, I'm eating all the animal products, and I just limit dairy so that it doesn't put weight on me, but I eat all of the animal products. So I eat eggs. I do have some cheese, but like I limit it a little bit. And I eat all the meats, because all of the meats have different nutrients. So I eat beef, I eat pork, I eat fish. I eat all the meats, lamb. So yes, that's a great question. And give me all of your food questions, because I know like during the week, and there's some more questions that I'm going to address tonight that I got throughout the week, but I know during the week you guys are going to be asking me those questions. So you guys, let me just also tell you a little bit more about my life so that you can see where I'm coming from. I'm super busy. So like right now I'm sitting down to do this live, and I do maybe a few videos a week, but I literally have my own business. I own a small salon. I'm a medical pedicurist. And after that, I go to help take care of my 101-year-old mama. So I'm her caregiver. And then I have a husband. So I'm coming home and I have a husband. And then I need to at some point be able to unwind. And literally I use my air fryer every day. I really don't have like a lot of recipes and things like that. I have a few favorite cookbooks. So I use a lot of cookbooks from Maria Emmerich. And I use a cookbook from Courtney Luna, Carnivore in the Kitchen. Those are my favorite cookbooks. But like for me, I'm not like, you guys know I don't meal prep, and I'm not in the kitchen a lot. Like literally I came home and ate already before this video, and it was just burgers and bacon and a small piece of cheese. So I'm not in the kitchen a lot. It would take me a lot to have to film what I eat in a day, because I'm just not in the kitchen a lot. So what I'll do is I'm going to every once in a while in the post area of my channel, if you click on post, I'll do a snapshot of, I'll take a pictures throughout that day of what I ate, just to give you a snapshot. But you guys, I'm not going to be making videos about food. There's a million videos about food. There's a million videos about keto and carnivore. There's a lot out there. And the food isn't really the focus. It's in here that's the focus. The focus is in our mind. So once we get control of our mind, we won't be focusing on food so much. So that's why this channel is about getting the carb addiction under control. So I hope that helps you guys as far as like food videos, because you're not going to need them. You're not going to be thinking about food all the time. And you know what to eat. You know what to eat. So any questions about food, give them to me tonight because I want to answer them for you. Welcome to my channel. If you're just tuning in, let me know what part of the country you're from, or if you're from out of the country, let me know that. And we're going to also talk about, so we talked about food, you guys. Keep it simple. My thing is keep it simple. Don't let BB make it too difficult for you. Don't let him confuse you, because it's as simple as those 3 things that I mentioned: fatty meat and eggs, green leafy veg, and add some fat to it. That means cook your eggs in fat, cook your meat in fat, cook your vegetables in some bacon grease if you want them tasty. Oh my goodness, South Carolina, awesome. So Tasha, welcome, Tasha from South Carolina. That's awesome. So, so yeah, those 3 things, and you will be fine. If you have any other questions about food, and I know you do, put them in the comments so I can address it. So I can address it tonight, so that you guys just get your mind bogged down and away from that. So while those questions are coming in about what to eat, because I gave you the 3 things, that 3 categories to eat, so you should be set. You could cook them any kind of way you want. Grill. How often do I eat? So Tasha's asking, how often do I eat? In the beginning, when I was keto, I ate breakfast, lunch, and dinner. I cut out the snacks right away. So back in the day when they were like, eat 3 meals and 3 snacks, I just cut that out right away when I went keto. I didn't want my blood sugar going up and down 6 times a day. So I ate breakfast, and then lunch, and then dinner. And then shortly after that, my appetite went away, because as soon as you start getting rid of those carbs, the cravings go away and you get really full and satiated with your new plan. And so I'm just not going to eat if I'm not hungry. So that's when it turned into, I guess, some intermittent fasting. And I do breakfast and dinner now. So I kind of have like a eating window. So you can eat 3 meals, you can eat 2 meals. Your body will tell you what it wants and what you need. But the main thing is that you're getting unaddicted and you're not eating carbs. So if you're wanting those 3 meals, that's fine. You're just going to eat the food that is for the ketogenic lifestyle that you have chosen: keto, carnivore. So yeah, that's a good question. Okay, so there are a few questions that came through, a few questions and comments of things that I need to clarify that came through in the middle of the week. And while I'm going through those, I will answer your questions too. Just put them in the comments. So one of the things is, someone wanted me to clarify when I say carbs, what I'm talking about. So there's net carbs and there's total carbs. So when I say carbs, I'm talking about total carbs. You guys, total carbs. I'm not playing around with no net carbs and subtract the fiber and do all these tricks, because net carbs is the end all be all. It's the net carbs. So when you're looking on the back of those packages, you can see the net carbs and total carbs. You want to look at total carb, because you could be eating something that's 50 or 60 carbs, but they have, put a lot of fiber and different things in it to bring it down so that the net carbs are a certain amount. But your body doesn't know that when you eat it. When you eat it, it's carbs. So net carbs, you guys, net carbs, and you'll be fine with that. So also another question about cravings, about when you start a keto or a carnivore lifestyle, how long does it take the cravings to go? Now, everyone's different. Some cravings go with my cravings. They're like within 3 days, they're gone. So my cravings go pretty quickly, 3 to 5 days, but everybody's different. It could be a week. It could be 3 to 5 days. It could be 7 days. It could be a little more. Everybody's a little different. Okay, let's see. So talking about fermented vegetables, like, okay, it went away. So that is when I need my tablet. So I'm going to finish this and then I'll go back to that question. So everyone's different when it comes to cravings going away. And it depends on also what you're eating. So let's say you're doing, when someone says, I'm doing carnivore all the way, everything, but I still have cravings. So we have to dial that down a little bit more, because maybe they are eating all animal foods, animal products, all the meats, everything, eggs, cheese, dairy, blah, blah. But maybe they're eating lots of dairy and cheese, and that can be a trigger, and that can also be kind of addictive. So maybe their cravings aren't going. So we just have to kind of narrow that down a little bit, but everybody's a little different, and just use dairy as a condiment. If you're making lots of ice creams and soups and stuff like that with all that dairy, you might have cravings. You also might have some weight gain, and you also might have some inflammation from that a little bit. So save those things for holidays or special occasions, because you're not going to go off and have carbs, but you can give yourself a little treat. So that's the thing about the cravings. So now the question, I'm going to try to get back to that question in just a second here. So that brings me to my next thing about dairy and butter, since we're kind of talking about that a little bit. I had a question come through that was asking about when I say cut the dairy or bring the dairy down, why I eat butter. Okay, so for me, butter as a fat doesn't bother me. It's, even though it's under the dairy umbrella. What bothers me is, if I have too much cheese or heavy whipping cream, that affects me. So that just comes to knowing your triggers, like what your triggers are, what triggers you. So I'm fine with the butter. I don't have to limit that. But if you're sensitive to butter, like all dairy, including butter too, you can use a beef tallow or another animal-based fat for to get your fats up if you're worried about that. So that there was that question. And then let's see. And you guys bring your food. Tonight is food night. So bring your food questions in tonight. I want to get these answered, and I want to be able to get you guys focusing on the mindset behind why we have carb addiction. All right. So let me see here. I'm trying to give me some patience. I'm trying to bring up my live and answer those questions for you. Okay, so T. Lewis says, I heard about fermented vegetables like refrigerated pickles or refrigerated sauerkraut. I mean, yeah, if you are, pickles and sauerkraut are fine. If you're keto or you're Kinda Karnivore, pickles and sauerkraut are fine. So tell me where are you under the ketogenic umbrella? Have you started yet? Where are you? And your next question, T. Lewis, I think was about nuts and a cheat day. Did you just say a cheat day? Okay, so tomorrow I have a video coming out tomorrow at noon, and I'm going to need you to watch that video, because I am talking about when people are planning a cheat day. But first, tell me, are you keto? Are you ketovore? Are you carnivore? Or are you just asking for informational purposes? But my answer is pickles and sauerkraut are fine. Those are keto, ketovore, Kinda Karnivore. If you're super duper strictly carnivore, which I'm not, I call myself Kinda Karnivore, so I do have pickles. But if you're ketovore or Kinda Karnivore, then yeah, you can have some pickles and sauerkraut. That's fine. Hopefully I answered your question. And what did you say? You said, what about mixed nuts on cheat days? Tasha from Ohio, I think. Okay, thanks. Tasha from Ohio is asking about mixed nuts on cheat days. I'm sorry, I got that confused. So Tasha, if you're ketovore, you can have some nuts. It doesn't have to be a cheat day, because if you're keto or ketovore, you're having nuts. You can have some nuts. You just don't want to take those nuts and them down and make flours and make batches of cookies, and then you can't stop eating the cookies, because that's what I would do. But maybe you're not like me. So yeah, have some nuts. You can have some nuts if you're keto or carnivore. And keto or ketovore. If you are carnivore like I am, nuts would be cheating for me. But if I'm going to cheat, I would cheat keto or ketovore. I wouldn't go have donuts. But like if I have like a nut, okay, big deal. But a few nuts. But yeah, if you're keto or ketovore, you can have some nuts, of course. You just want to make sure that you're, not overdoing them. So this will be a good time to talk about the carbs. So keto and ketovore, basically you want to make sure the carbs are 20 and below, and then 10 and below if you're ketovore. If you're carnivore, as close to 0 as possible. So keep that in mind when you're eating your carbs, your nuts, your whatever you're eating. If it didn't come from something with a face, it's gonna have carbs. So there are a few animal products that have a few carbs, like eggs, liver. But basically, when you're talking about plant foods, there's going to be some carbs involved. Keep your carbs 20 and below. If you're ketovore and you've tightened it up even more, 10 and below. And if you're carnivore, you're eating all animal products and you're shooting for 0. All right. So there looks like another question. T. Lewis says, I'm working within my budget, so I guess I can be called Kinda Karnivore. I love that. So the budget, what's the budget? Tell me, I don't understand the budget part of it. Because you can still be a budget no matter where you are under the ketogenic umbrella. So yeah, that would be good. So while more comments are coming in, money. But I know money, but like, oh, you're saying you're kind of carnivore because you don't have your budget is not set up to be all the way carnivore? Is that what you mean? Are you meaning like some veggies are a little cheaper? Because I'm on a budget. Okay, I'm on a budget. I am on a budget. And my favorite red meat is ground beef. So I eat burger patties every day. And we have a ribeye sometimes, now and then, something special. But I'm on a budget and I'm carnivore. The only plant I really eat is pickles. So I'm on a budget. I have had results these last 7 years, losing 90 pounds, reversing a whole host of diseases that I'm going to be dropping a video next month. And I haven't done it by buying organic meats, grass-fed meats. I haven't done it that way. I do like the Angus cut. I do get it at Walmart sometimes, Costco. So I'm on a budget. So I know that there are carnivores out there that are really strict about you have to have grass-fed, you have to have this. You guys, I'm just trying to get you guys unaddicted. If you have to go to Walmart to get that meat, because you can still reverse all of the stuff if you're not eating the carbs. So that's what I have done. I buy things that I can afford. If I can afford, or organic something or grass-fed, I don't really like the taste of grass-fed meat. So I'm telling you, you can do it. Whatever you can do what you can do. But yeah, you're fine. That's fine. So it looks like, well, welcome KHE. And then we have, can you eat things like packaged hot dogs and sandwich meats? Okay, Tasha's asking about processed meats. I do eat processed meats. And I love when Dr. Berry says, even if you had processed meats and hot dogs, that is 300 times better than having the standard American diet. So like, yeah, I do make hot dogs. I'll get my hot dogs at Trader Joe's. I might try to get like a little bit better, hot dog. But yeah, I do on the holidays, I do bacon wrap hot dogs. So yeah, you can have hot dogs, and you can, I at Trader Joe's, I do like to buy, if I'm going to buy lunch meat and stuff like that, I do like to buy it there. So yes, you can totally do that. That is fine. So that's a great question. Okay. Questions on how do I know how much protein coming in from, it looks like Denise. Okay, this is the deal. Denise, I don't know where you are in your journey, in your lifestyle journey. You can use an app called MyFitnessPal. And MyFitnessPal is for trackers. Now, I'm a little nerdish and I did track a lot, but then there's people that don't track at all and they're fine with my 3 rules of fatty meat and eggs, green leafy veg, and put some butter on it. Most people are fine. If you are just coming off of the standard American diet, I want you to focus on that. But if you want a little more data because you're a little nerdish like me, I use the MyFitnessPal, the track, but everyone's a little bit different, but you can kind of get a baseline standard by using they said for every lean, what is it, 1 pound for every lean. I'm going to get back to you on that. I'm going to get the quote and then get back to you on that. Something about the body mass. I'll get back to you on that. But I did use MyFitnessPal to track that to make sure you're getting enough protein. So I'm going to come back to you on that. I'm going to go back into these questions and I'll answer that for you. I just want to make sure I get the right answer. If you are just starting this way of eating, like my husband, he's not a tracker. He's almost 2 years in, has reversed everything. He eats the fatty meat. He eats just a little bit of veg, like hardly any. So I guess he's ketovore, and he uses butter. And he has never tracked anything. He's reversed fatty liver. He's put his UC, ulcerative colitis, in remission. So, I think I'm going to get back to you on that. But if you're just starting, I don't want the back brain BB to just give you, oh my gosh, you got to do this, you got to do that. If this is not right, that's not right. And then you're just confused and do nothing. But I'm going to get back to you on that. All right. Okay, so KHE's asking, I know the topic of carnivore, what is your thoughts on heavy cream? Oh, KHE, so my thoughts on heavy cream, I use it as a condiment because if I have too much, it'll put weight back on me. So that's why I use heavy cream as a condiment. I put a tablespoon in my coffee every morning. I don't make soups and stuff because I know that I'm going to have some no weight or weight gain or something that month. And sometimes if I have too much, it gives me a little inflammation. So that's my thoughts on heavy cream. But yeah, I use it. You can use it to make, if it's your birthday, you can make some whipped topping, 0 carb for, some strawberries or stuff like that. So yeah, I use it, but sparingly and as a condiment. So the other questions are coming in quick. I love this. What do you think about doing carnivore on alternate day fasting, Tasha? Alternate day fasting. So are you saying carnivore one day and then what the next day, Tasha? Alternating what? Carnivore and what? Okay. All right. So next question is coming from Tatiani. I hope I'm saying it right. Do you get constipated with eating only one meal? The amount of meals that you're eating doesn't have really anything to do with constipation. But when I changed from standard American diet and went keto, in that beginning when I went keto, I did get some constipation. And then my body just had to get used to processing food a different way and all that fiber. So my standard American diet, I didn't eat a lot of vegetables and I had my poops were okay. So once I went keto and then was constipated. And then when I went carnivore and I didn't have the fiber, the constipation went away. So what they told us about fiber, When I eat fiber, it makes me bloated and constipated. So I don't have a fiber problem. But when I was eating a whole bunch of vegetables in the beginning of keto, I did get a constipation problem, I should say. But the one meal a day, I don't think that that's going to constipate you. I think it depends on what you're eating. And how long you have been, how long you've been in that new diet change. When you first start a keto or a carnivore diet, your body does have to get the right microbiome to be able to process those foods. So I had a change when I was keto and a tiny change when I was carnivore. But after I was carnivore for a while, then everything got normal. So you might just need to be in it. Okay, so Tasha's talking about 1 day carnivore and 1 day fasting for the entire day. Okay, Tasha, I don't know like your history. I don't know like if you have weight to lose or if you're trying to reverse the disease. I don't know if you're diabetic. I don't know any of those things. So I can't answer specific to your what you need exactly for you because I don't know what you're doing every day. I can say I'm not a fan of fasting all day, but there's some people that are fans of fasting all day. So I intermittent fast. That's what I do, but I couldn't tell you what would, if that would be perfect for you, fasting all day and then the next day carnivore. But there are plenty of people that fast, like Laura Spath. She likes to do fast, so I'm sure it's fine. I just don't prefer it. And what else? Let me see if I didn't miss questions. I just heard it. Constipated, great. I noticed that one I have carcinogen to use organic. So KHE is asking about carcinogens and do I use organic? When it comes to meat, are you asking? I don't buy a whole bunch of organic stuff. So I guess I should just tell you that off the back. So I think that's what you're talking about, KHE. I don't buy a bunch of organic stuff, meats and stuff. I just buy the regular meat and I'm 7 years in. So yeah. But you can, if that's what you need to do and what makes you feel the best, like in your mind, like it makes you feel more okay, you could do that. But I don't. What other questions? Tasha's asking, what is my IF schedule? So my IF schedule, it happened on accident because I just stopped being hungry. So when I'm on a work day, it's just, sometimes I fast till 12, sometimes I fast till 2. It just happens whenever my morning ends at work. So sometimes I'm working till noon and sometimes not till after 1 or 1:30 and I don't get to eat till 2. Or sometimes I don't get to eat till 3. But the cool thing is once your body gets in ketosis, it doesn't even bother you because your body has fat for fuel on it and it just grabs the fat. So I never feel sluggish or tired or anything. Like it's amazing. So it just depends on what I have scheduled for the day, how long I fast. What about chicken? I love chicken wings and I eat with bacon. All the meats are fine. Denise is asking, was that Denise? Denise is asking, what about chicken? I love chicken wings. I eat with bacon. Yeah, all of the meats are fine, you guys. All of the meats are fine. And animal products are fine. So chicken, turkey, beef, lamb, all of the meats are fine. So if you took the pyramid, the food pyramid, and just switched it upside down, all the meats at the bottom, put them at the top. Yes, all the meats are fine. So I eat chicken, I eat beef, I eat all the meats. Make sure you get that fish in sometimes. Hopefully you like that because there's different nutrients in the different meats. So I don't take a multivitamin. I just make sure I eat all the meats. And the beef has a lot. That's like my main meat because of all the nutrients it has. But yeah, eat all the meats. Great. I hope I didn't miss a question. I'm looking back. While more questions are coming in, I want to talk to you guys about questions came in about my macros this week. So I just wanted to talk about that a little bit live. When I was, so just to clarify, when I was keto, my macros, now when I say my macros, you guys, I'm sharing my journey with you, but all of our journey is a little bit different. And sometimes the macros change and sometimes they work better for different people at different percentages. I'm just telling you what worked for me. And okay, Tasha, have a good night. We'll see you next time. I'm going to tell you what the macros are that work for me. When I was keto, I had 5% that was carbs, 20% that was protein, and 75% that was fat. Those were my macros. When I went to carnivore, remember I'm taking out the carbs. When I went to carnivore, my macros went 75 and then 25 protein. So those were my macros for that. So I hope that answers the questions. And I use total carbs. Okay, so there's that. And then another question came through. So this week, another question came through. So what I'm going to be doing, you guys, is throughout the week when I get a whole bunch of questions and can you make a video on this or that, every Monday night when we go live, I'm going to talk about a topic. Like tonight, I talked about what to eat and the 3 easy steps of what to eat. So I'll pick a topic every Monday. Then after that, we will do questions or clarifications that I need to do that came up during the week while I'm answering your questions. So questions came up about my stats. So, and I did a post, and you guys make sure you daily go look at my post area because I'm posting something in there every day for you guys. It might be just something to boost your something inspirational, or it might be reminding you of a video or, you know, live coming up, or it might be a snapshot of what I ate that day or what's in my cart when I shop at Trader Joe's or wherever. But, and I did post like a picture with my stats. So I am 59 years old. I am 5'9", that's my height. And my highest weight was 237 pounds when I started my ketogenic lifestyle. And my lowest weight was 147 pounds. And where I feel the most comfortable in where my body wants to be is in the 150s. So that's where I feel most comfortable. That's where my maintenance range is. Lower 150s during summer because, you know, we got to go to the beach, right? And then winter time-ish, you know, mid 150s. But as long as I'm in the 150s, I do well there. It's not too hard for me to maintain, and that's where I like to be. So those are my stats, you guys. And then another question came through. Let's see. So Tatiana, I know I'm butchering it. I'm so sorry. Can you please go over what to eat? Can you please go over what to eat? I missed that. It's in the beginning of the video. It's just 3 things. It's just fatty meat, green leafy veg, and add butter to it. But this is on replay, so you can go back and listen to this video. And if you're just joining in, or even if you're already on here, please like it. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. That helps the algorithm to get more content out to you from me. And also, you guys, we are any minute, hopefully by tonight or tomorrow, going to reach 500 subscribers. And I'm so excited. I want to thank all of you guys for subscribing. Share my channel with someone that needs hope, inspiration, motivation, that needs help getting back on track. That will help our channel get to the next level. And I want to talk about that is a channel update. So the next level for us, you guys, is to have support a support accountability like coaching group where we're going to do challenges each month, do a new challenge. We're going to have goal setting, habit tracking, just getting our life right and doing life together. The group is going to be called Mindset Reset in Action. In action, you guys. In action means that you're just not going to sit and look at the video. We're going to apply it to our lives. So the prerequisite for that membership that's going to be coming up as soon as we are eligible it's going to be that you have to do the Mindset Reset Masterclass that's already out there, that of mine, that you can go ahead and go do that. So do that class. It's a half-an-hour class. You need to do the homework because we are going to start the memberships as soon as YouTube says that I'm available. We need 3,000 watch hours, and I think I have like 500 watch hours. So if you guys are enjoying my content, make sure you go watch all of my videos and then share them with people that you think it can help, so that we can do the Mindset Reset in action and be accountable to each other and support each other through this journey of getting back on track, staying on track, and conquering our carb addiction and doing this life together with other people that we know how each other feel. So there's a lot of great groups out there, but they haven't had to lose 90 pounds like me. They don't know what it feels like to have to lose 90 pounds, to have dieted all of your life. You know, we're going to be talking about all kinds of things like the skin and everything. And, you know, when you lose a lot of weight, we have a lot of work to do. So I'm excited about that. And I want to get it started well before those last few months of the year when we have all the food in front of us from the holidays. So like this, share it with someone that needs it. And then we can start those groups. So we have some more questions. Oh, yay, Tati. I wish I could hear you so I can know I'm pronouncing your name right. Tatiana. She loves that. Okay, so yeah, and then you can go back and listen to this video and any other ones that you want to see. Okay, so so tell me, you guys, what other questions do you guys have? Especially the food ones. I want to get these food ones out because we need to change that mindset. We need to get BB to calm down, and we need Phoebe, the front of our brain that I don't talk about a lot. Phoebe's the one that has the reasoning. Phoebe's the one that says, you can do this, you got this, you got through today, you can get through tomorrow. She has self-control, she has discipline, all that stuff. But as soon as BB shows up, it's gone. She shuts down because BB's loud. We have lived our life with BB being loud and ruling over everything that has to do with food and other addictions too. So we're going to put an end to that. We're going to use the emotional tools and the other tools that are in my Mindset Reset Masterclass so that we can conquer this together. So I'm really excited and I can't wait to open up the group. What else do we have? So I think you guys, what other questions do you guys have for me? Let me just scan through and make sure I didn't miss a question. So you guys are good on the food. You know that you can eat all of the meats, green leafy veg, add some butter to it, cook it in bacon grease, whatever. I do see another comment. Okay, KHE says, I have been keto and other than keto flu on day 3, I don't feel different. Feel different, KHE, as in like you didn't get a lot of keto flu, and that's really great. Oh, you had keto. So you've been on keto for 7 days. Congratulations. I'm so excited for you. And you don't feel different as far as energy or as far as you didn't get keto flu, which is great, or you just had keto flu for 1 day. I don't know what you mean. So put that in there. But that's awesome. Keto for 7 days. That's awesome. I love that. All right. So, but other than that, you guys should be good. Inflammation, you don't feel different as far as inflammation? KHE, you're so funny. You've been eating all of your life the way you've been eating, and you just want all of the inflammation to be gone in 3 days? Stop it. You're hilarious. Okay, you guys are in this for the long term. The long term. Right? That's hilarious. That is so hilarious. KHE is hilarious. She said, I've been doing keto for 3 days and my inflammation ain't gone. Okay. That is hilarious. My husband's laughing. Okay, KHE, keep on pushing. You ain't put enough time in yet. Okay, 7 days, whatever. Okay, 7 days. Keep on pushing. You have not put enough time in. You're in this for the long haul. Okay, I've been 7 years. You do 7 days and you want all the stuff? Girl, please. Okay, I love that. That's so funny. Keep on going. Keep on going. You're good. All right. All right, so you guys are good on the food, because whenever I get food questions and stuff all during the week and all of the videos when new people come, I am going to send them. Everybody's laughing at KHE, you're so cute. You got like laughing emojis up on the screen. That is so funny. She thought everything was going to be gone in 7 days. All right. Oh my gosh, she tickled me. I love that. How long does it take? A month? Girl, everybody is different. She's asking, how long does it take? I want my back pain to go. I had back pain. Okay, you guys, this week I'm launching 2 videos. So tomorrow, the video that's launching is going to be called, So You're Planning a Cheat Day? And I'm going to give you the 6 reasons why not to cheat on Keto Carnivore. So that video is dropping tomorrow around noon. And then another video is going to drop later in the week. This is the video that I'm telling you the 15 things that left my body when I went Keto Carnivore. And I'm not talking about the weight. The weight was one thing, but I had 15 ailments that left. And KHE, they didn't leave in a week. Okay. Oh my gosh. Okay, so KHE, keep going. You're in this for the long haul. All of your questions for food need to be in this, because I'm going to refer them to this video. You guys, this channel is about the mindset behind the food, behind why we're eating food that we know is harming us, but it isn't a food channel. It's not a food channel. So I want to address the food. We know the 3 things that we need to be doing: fatty meats, green leafy veg, add some fat to it, butter, bacon grease, whatever. If you're keto or carnivore, you can have a few nuts, you can have a few berries. That's what we're going to be eating. But we're going to focus on why our brain's not comprehending that and doing it. Denise says, my doctor was shocked. A1C is down from 7.7 from 10.9. Ketovore 3 months and not full on. See, you guys, as soon as you start cutting those carbs, you get results. That is why I came to this lifestyle. I was pre-diabetic. That is awesome, Denise. Congratulations. I'm so excited for you. That's awesome. Laron, I'm doing keto. How do you figure out your fat grams? Okay. Figuring out your fat grams, you're talking about macros. If you guys are all nerdish like me, you can use an app like Carb Manager or MyFitnessPal. I used MyFitnessPal, but if you're just starting, I don't want you to be worrying about all that. I want you to eat the fatty meat, eat the green leafy veg, and put some butter on it, okay? If you want to put all that in MyFitnessPal and see all your macros and stuff, you could do that. I did that for 2 years, but I got my husband sitting over there. He ain't done none of that. He just did what I said, and it's going to be 2 years, and he reversed all of his stuff. So that's how you can use the free version of MyFitnessPal or the Carb Manager or whatever app that you like, where you can see all the things that you're eating, plug them in and see your fat grams and stuff and the percentages and all that. You can do that. But if that's a deal breaker, like if you're like, oh my God, if I have to track, I'm not doing it, you don't have to track. So yeah, there's that. Now going to get more serious. Okay, Denise, you're going to get more serious? Okay. You're going to get serious like THE? Okay. All right. You guys, I had so much fun tonight. I'm hoping that you guys are getting to know my personality, and I'm definitely getting to know yours even through the chat, which is hilarious. We're going to be here every Monday at 6 o'clock. And whenever there's food stuff, I'm going to refer back to this video. The last thing that I want to do, in case new people are watching this video on the replay, we're talking about what to eat. It's so simple that your mind can't even contain it right now. But once we get into mindset reset and we're resetting your mind, you're going to be like, oh my God, why was I making a big deal? Eat the meat, put some fat on it, eat some veg. It's so simple, right? But if you're just watching this and you're thinking, what? That's all she's going to give us? It's just 1, 2, 3 meat, fatty meat, veg, and some fat, add some butter on it. Fatty meats, you guys. It's important that you eat fatty meats. It's harder to do than you think if you've been trained all your life to eat a chicken breast and take the skin off it. No, fatty meat. Fatty meat means the thigh, leave the skin on, and you can fry it up if you want to. Fatty meat means salmon and not cod. Fatty meat means pick the ribeye instead of the lean steak. You want fatty meat. You want to switch the mindset, fatty meat, green leafy veg, because those are the very, very low carbohydrate vegetables. And fat is your new fuel. It's your new fuel. If you're not going to have carbohydrates, which turn into sugar, and then that's your fuel, you have to have the fat. The fat turns into ketones and it fuels your body. You can't give it nothing. Like, don't give it the carbohydrates and then you're eating chicken breast, so it's not getting any fat, and then you're still trying to run around and do stuff. You're not going to make it. It's like driving your car to Vegas and you're not putting any gas in it. The gas is the fat. That is your fuel. That is important. So there you are. That's what to eat in a nutshell. And what time zone am I in? I'm in Southern California, you guys. So it is almost 7 o'clock here. I'm in Southern California. I tried to make this at 6 o'clock because I know for back east, it's really 9 o'clock. I have some family in Pennsylvania. So, and then I'm so glad I found you, Denise says. Denise, I'm so glad that you are in our group. I'm glad that all of you are here. I'm excited about this new community that we're going to have. Denise says you're very knowledgeable. Thank you. Okay. It was a trial and error. I started almost 7 years ago, and I'm just sharing my journey in hopes that it helps you with your journey. And I really believe that we need more than just a ketogenic lifestyle when you're a carb addict. Like some people that aren't carb addicts, like my husband, he can just do the thing. But me, I need the ketogenic lifestyle plus mindset reset masterclass concepts to keep me on track with it, because I'm a carb addict. I'm a carb and sugar addict. Tatiana says, I was doing good until I had some of my kids' leftover rice. I don't know why I'm addicted to chips and cookies. Oh my gosh, I know exactly how you feel. Once you have the bite, it just pulls you in. BB's loud again. He's loud again. And now Phoebe is shut off and she can't help you. It's a whole thing, you guys. I'm telling you, if you haven't done my Mindset Reset Masterclass, do it, because I'm going to ask you next Monday, did you do it? Do it and do the homework. And then tomorrow, I'm going to tell you why you don't even want to take that first bite. That video is already scheduled to come out tomorrow at noon. So that'll be good for East Coast people, because I think it's around noon that it's coming out. But you guys, I had so much fun tonight. I really did. Just getting to know you guys through the chat. Welcome to my channel. Share the channel with someone that needs it. Share the channel if you have a family member that needs help. We're approaching it a different way because we have to fix the mind. When you're a carb addict, you have to fix the mind. Even though you know what to do with the lifestyle, if you haven't fixed the mind, it doesn't always work. And that's what happened in my case. And that's why I created this channel with this approach, because it takes more than just the lifestyle for me. I need the mindset and all of those concepts that we're going to be going over when we start our group so that we can live this lifestyle together. So you guys, I have fun. I'm going to get going, and you guys have a great night. If you're watching this on the replay, go ahead and click like and subscribe. Put in your comments if you're watching this on replay. I will go back and I will answer those comments and reply to those comments. So you guys have a good night and be blessed. Bye.